The thoughts of the nation, indeed I think the world, are with the victims of that horrific bus crash in the Hunter Valley. A young couple's wedding day will be stained forever with the tragedy that overtook some guests late on Sunday night. To see their pictures and photos, young, smiling faces, young, gone too soon. And somewhere there are mums and dads and sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles, grandparents and friends who today and forever will live with a gaping hole in their hearts. We think also of what I call the early responders, those who arrived at the scene, police and fire crew, confronted with unimaginable pictures of horror. We don't want to see the pictures. The bus driver has survived. He's been charged with 10 counts of dangerous driving, occasioning death, driving in a manner dangerous, and negligent driving. As we now know it, 10 wedding guests are killed, 25 injured. The driver reportedly has passed mandatory drug and alcohol tests. However, it's also understood that passengers on the bus screamed at the driver to slow down during the ride away from the wedding venue. The driver reportedly told the passengers over the coach's intercom, I quote, "If you think that was fast, watch this," moments before he lost control of the bus at a roundabout. This will be difficult for wedding guests, their families, and indeed us, to digest that a bus driver could actually say at any time, let alone at that hour of the night and in fog, "If you think that the wedding was fast, watch this," approaching a roundabout in thick fog. This is the 7th worst bus tragedy in Australian history, the worst disaster of this type in Australia since 1994, when 12 people died after a coach carrying war widows rolled at Boondall in Brisbane. It is important for young people in particular, and I've been stressing this today to young people to whom I've spoken, to remember that 2 things on the road are potentially fatal: inexperience and speed. And now people are dead, others maimed and badly injured, and hundreds, if not thousands, indirectly affected, mourning avoidable deaths. Our thoughts are also with the little Hunter Valley town of Singleton that I know so well, where early on Monday morning, word was filtering through that several of their own were dead and others were badly injured. It rocks us all, but it's going to rock this community and many families for a long time to come. A wedding is a momentous celebration, isn't it, of life and love, yet many have died and others are badly injured. Leaders have an obligation to remind the nation that vehicles of any kind are powerful tools and they must be used responsibly. It's more than a truism borne out here that speed kills and the tragedy and the sadness endure.